Congratulations to Georgia Tech. They played better than we did. They coached better than we did, and obviously won the game. Very disappointing for us. Uncharacteristically, we really played poorly on offense. We dropped passes. We had 6 sacks. We were 4 of 14 on third downs. We were 2 of 4 on fourth downs, which we've been so good at. And we only scored twice out of 5 times in the red zone and left a lot of points on the board. So give them credit. They rated 15 on third downs, 3 of 3 in the red zone, and kept the ball about 35 minutes. So I didn't do a good job. I didn't have them prepared. I thought we were mature enough to play in what would be called a trap game. I thought we were beyond that after Virginia, but we obviously weren't. So I thought we did a poor job preparing them and didn't play well enough to win. Kept coming back, kept hanging in there, but just didn't make plays. Questions?
What can we learn from succumbing to the trap game, so to speak?
You learn what we say every day. It's not who's got the best team. It's who plays the best on Saturday. And you look at scores every week, and you see things happen like this, and you just don't want to be one of those. And we obviously are.
Josh Downs pretty upset visibly, obviously, after the drop, and then, on sidelines, one of the first people to go off the field and connect with us. I think anybody can empathize with that. But what did you talk to him? What did you think of how that ended for you?
I haven't been able to talk to any of them. I told them about what I just told you and told them to stay out of trouble tonight and be safe and get some sleep and get ready for NC State. So all of us are disappointed, and he's a competitor, and obviously the whole team's very disappointed.
What would you say to him?
I'd say you're one of the best players we've got, and you're one of the main reasons we've got 9 wins, so get your head back up and start working on next week.
Mack, you got off to a great start, 17-0 up. What changed? Can you put your finger on one thing that happened?
Yeah, we didn't score touchdowns in the red zone. We left 14 points on the board, off the board in the first half, and then they go down and score very easily right before the half, and we don't with enough time to come back and score, and then we don't score the first drive of the third quarter, and they come down and score very easily. So it's a 14-point swing when it should have been a 14-point swing for us. The middle five's really, really important, and they took advantage of going into halftime and the momentum coming out, and we never got it back.
Do you feel like, were you impressed at all by the defense's ability to kind of stay mentally tough and stay tough out in the field, stop the run?
At times we played the best defense we've played. That's what's sad about us not playing as a team. We haven't played as a team all year. We've played quarters. We don't play games. So it's very disappointing.
Was Dre a bit off? And if he wasn't, what else was the problem there?
I think our whole offense was off. You have a, 75-yard, 60-yard run call back for a guy that runs over Bryson Nesbitt, and it's thrown really, really late. You have a drop touchdown pass. You have another drop pass that they end up saying it's they thought it was a fumble, a catch and a fumble, and then they rule that one off. It was a night where not one thing happened for us good offensively. I always get afraid when you score on the first play of the game, everybody relaxes and thinks that, hey, we got this. And I hate it. And it sounds foolish, but I hate it because it for an immature team, a young team like ours, you can get complacent fast. And I thought that's what happened.
Do you think you guys are an immature team?
Tonight we were.
Well, on offense, what do you think? Anything led to them being off a little bit? Because some passes were missed, drops, calls.
I think we're also, we screwed the whole thing up. 6 sacks. Yeah. Can't make third downs. Can't make fourth downs. Can't score in the red zone. Drop passes. We get a first down run where there's a fumble and we lose 13 yards. I mean, there's so many uncharacteristic things that happened tonight. It's just, it was a really, really awful night offensively.
You said this week that Georgia Tech ruined your season in some ways last year. This obviously could again, depending on how you take it. I mean, how do you kind of wrestle with that idea where this could literally ruin your season, or you could still be ACC champs?
Yeah, this team, this school hadn't won 9 games many times in their school history. So these kids have done an unbelievable job tonight, and tonight doesn't ruin that. It keeps them from getting a 10th win, which we felt like we should have done and came up short.
You said earlier in the week that this would be sort of a test of maturity of the team. Was the immaturity tonight, or did you see in the course of the week that
I saw immaturity the week of the Virginia game. I didn't think I saw it this week, even though we weren't as sharp offensively during the week. But I didn't think we'd be this bad tonight.
Coach, around the saying in football is that you got to win in the trenches. Obviously, Georgia Tech comes up with 6 sacks tonight. How do you go back to kind of reevaluate the team ahead of a short week coming up against NC State?
Yeah, sacks are an easy thing to say and a real hard thing to evaluate till you watch them. Did the quarterback hold the ball too long? Did Georgia Tech change up a coverage and there wasn't anybody open? So we'll look at all those tonight, but it's hard to say. You can't blame the offensive line with 6 sacks. Plus, we didn't run the ball well. We had some good runs. I thought, to put it bluntly, we had some good plays tonight. We didn't have a good offensive team. We were very, very inconsistent.